My name's Duddy, set up builds and stuff. I've got a preview for a build that is going to be absolutely insane in Renegades. I am not joking you. We're going to be on a Strand Warlock. We're going to be taking full advantage of Weavewalk for infinite woven mail. And with the new seasonal artifact packs, we're going to be able to get Devour. We're going to be looking at Heartshadow amongst one of the swords. We've got Black Talon to show you as well. But basically, by the time the video is finished and Tuesday comes, we're going to be able to get Devour, Woven Mail, Invisibility, Suspension, and it's going to be absolutely massive on Tuesday. We'll also, like I said, be taking a look at the Black Talon. This is also getting buffed and changed. It's going to grant suppression, so it's going to be really good. Stay with me, I'll break the video down. Bear with me, it'll all make sense. We're going to start off with Weavewalk. We all know how this works by now. I've covered this quite a lot. You're going to consume your melee to enter Weavewalk. When you come out of that, you're going to get Woven Mail up to 20 seconds. Absolutely nuts. This is how it works. Go in your Weavewalk. Every time you come out of it, you're going to get Woven Mail, like I said, up to 20 seconds, depending on how long you stay in your Weavewalk for. Obviously, Woven Mail is exceptional, and you're sort of semi-invisible while you're in your Weavewalk as well. Now, this is where the exotic sword comes into play. Heartshadow, Void. It's got a heavy attacks made with full sword energy, turn you invisible and fire exploding void projectiles. It's also got the exotic trait on here as well, shot in the dark, remaining invisible with this weapon, gives you increased damage for a brief duration. Hitting a target with this weapon's projectile weakens them. Now, it got changed, you only have to do a light attack to weaken and it will give you invisibility. So, you can imagine popping your Weavewalk, getting your Woven Mail, and you're now invisible. And the weakening bursts. This is where the first seasonal artifact pair comes in. Power from Pain, rapid final blows against weakened combatants, granting you Devour. So we're going to be able to get Devour on tap with Heartshadow now, a bit like Buried Bloodline. Now, the second one is Singularity Blade, while you have a Void Elemental buff. Melee and sword hits weaken targets, while melee and sword final blows create a weakening burst. So you're going to get weakening bursts left, right and centre from the Heartshadow and the seasonal artifact pack, and we're going to get Devour, and we're going to have Woven Mail via the Weavewalk. So you'll literally be really unkillable with this. Like, I truly honestly believe that. You're going to be Devour, Woven Mail, Invisibility, and you've got Void Infestation. Defeating a weakened target spawns a tracking projectile that weakens other targets. So all your Strand goodness is going to apply as well. Sword Storm combo, performing 3 sword light attacks, followed by a heavy attack, summons penumbral blasts that surround you to damage and disorient combatants. And sword final blows extend the duration. All this void goodness, weakening, extra damage, bursts left, right and centre. Devour, Woven Mail, Invisibility. What more possibly could you want? Well, we've got a lot more to show you. We're going to add some incredible Strand goodness on top of this as well, like suspension, etc. But first, I just want to go over another little change that I do into Warlock Rifts. This makes sense with Weavewalk because you're going to be able to pop your Rift anywhere whilst you're in your Weavewalk. You can now pop your Rifts while you are airborne and moving, so that will work incredibly well with the Weavewalk aspect, as well in general as just Rifts. What exotic to pair with this? Well, we've got the brand new Warlock exotic helmet coming into the game on Tuesday. Rift suspends enemies. Suspend causes damage over time. This will actually, obviously, suspend, and it does actually heal as well, as long as you've got a Strand super equipped. So defeating suspended targets heals you, and you're going to be able to walk around and suspend things. Weavewalk, cast your Rift, suspend, get Woven Mail, Devour from everything else you've seen. This is going to work really, really nice. Now, the other one I think is going to work really nicely as well, because we're going to be running Void Weapons. Nezeric's Sin Void ability kills increase the ability recharge rate. Even when you're on any subclass, as long as you're getting Void Weapon kills, you're going to be able to get loads of melee energy back for your Weavewalk. So unlimited melees with the Nezeric's Sin. You're going to be also able to pair up with Mindspun Invocation. I'm going to use the Weaver's Trance, consume my Shackle Grenade for suspension. So really, considering everything you've seen, we're going to have Devour, Woven Mail, Invisibility, Suspension, and all that goodness from the seasonal artifact packs. Void, weakening bursts, all that good stuff, all added on, whilst being absolutely unkillable. It's going to be really, really good. And you can see in this clip here, the Abyssal Extractor's working, just gently buffing your ability regen back very nicely. Like I said, you've got that one. You've got the brand new Warlock Exotic as well, the brand new Exotic Helmet. These are going to work really, really nice with Heartshadow. And what I always like to do is sort of show the build off working now, because this is something I've done a video of in the past without knowing about the seasonal artifact perks. Obviously a couple of seasons ago, I've used this build in like old Grandmasters and stuff like that, and it's incredibly strong. Like right now, it's really, really strong. Obviously there's certain things I can't use in Conquests, etc., but I showed you it off in a Master Lost sector here, and it's just incredibly strong. Like I said, invisibility on tap whenever you need it via your Heartshadow sword, the weakening, everything else going on, guys. Honestly, right now this build is already insane. It's just an underrated build that people don't use. I use this build all of the time. It's absolutely exceptional. So soon as Renegades drops, it's going to be even better. The utility of having Weavewalk, Woven Mail, and the invisibility is just incredible on its own. So if you can imagine everything else that you've seen just on top of that, it is really, really good. And Heartshadow actually hits like an absolute steam train. It's an absolute monster of a sword. Chronically underrated. And I've always liked them type of hybrid builds as well, where you can get Devour on Strand, for example, or Devour on Stasis. I did a Balandos Wrathweaver's sort of preview as well. That'll work very nice on that as well. The Stasis Warlock build I did yesterday. You could always run Heartshadow, and obviously take into consideration all them seasonal artifacts. Perks are going to be coming in with that as well. The other sword, which I did also feature, is the Black Talon. This is also getting changed. Right now, it fires a heavy projectile attack. Heavy attacks are stronger with full energy, but like I said, I did do a full video on this, so I'm not going to spend too much on it. It's going to get built-in suppression now, which is an absolute endgame monster. Suppression is chronically underrated. You render enemies completely useless, and then on a hit, it gives a 10% damage boost per void debuff on the target. So it's a little bit like Aggregate Charge. Like I said, I will link that video. Aggregate Charge for void, really, really good. Plus suppression on tap and everything else you've seen. Suspension, again, Devour, I know I keep saying it. Weakening bursts at a distance with the long range attacks from Black Talon. Let me know what you guys think of this video or some other things that you're looking forward to using when Renegades drops. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.